Hi, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If you are in a country that is morning, then good morning. Otherwise, good evening. Welcome to Late Night Gav. I'm yawning because I've been very busy at work today. Doing nothing but stood around doing nothing. Yes, we're playing Prodeus. Here's a nice little photosensitivity warning for you. The game contains bright flashing lights and or imagery that may cause discomfort and or seizures for those with photosensitive epilepsy. Good morning, K-Dog. I'm going to say good morning to everybody. Good morning, everyone. Hi, friends. We're going to have ourselves a little bit of fun with the show this evening. We're playing Prodeus. If you didn't catch it, morning, Aleri. Thank you. That's the thing that's going to be happening now. It's morning somewhere. You know the phrase. It's 11 o'clock somewhere. It's yeah. Anyway. Is that correct? Yeah, it's the 16th today. No, it's the 15th today. No. I did finish playing it after midnight. That will make sense. Here we are. Yes. Right, what level did we get up to? We did fuel. Did we wrench? An old sewage treatment plant. Problem is, because I'm playing if this is I can't find my timer here. Fuel, small military depot used to prototype new fuels. I remember doing the shop. So we had a look around there. Did I do 3 levels? Do you know what? Sod it. Even if it's a level that we've done before, we'll do it again. Let's do the level Wretch. Can't be a boomer shooter without a sewer. It cannot. You are correct. So what I'm going to do is to sort of show you guys the different settings on here. We're going to do a level with the settings set to pixel art, and then we'll play a level where we change it all so that they are actual 3D models instead. Evening, SD. Happy Tuesday. Oh, it's always a happy Tuesday. Mina's with me. Let me just move the microphone ever so closely to her face, so that you can hear the absolute joy in her voice with what she is currently doing. So, I move. Say hello. What are you doing? So, are you overjoyed by this? But it's morning. She's got square eyes. I don't think I did. I didn't. I've not done this level. I didn't. Well, I have done this level. I played it the first time I played it. But I haven't. I didn't play this level on last week's show. If you haven't seen this game before, be prepared for blood. Lots of it. That's basically the selling point of this. It's the unique selling point. The USP of this game is copious amounts of blood. K-Dog and SD both saying hi to Mina there. Now she's yawning. was hoping I could get the guy with the zombie with the shotgun to shoot the other zombie. I normally have that effect on women, don't worry. What? No, she's not yawning because of you. Prodeus is inspired by Doom. If you want something inspired by blood, then play Cultic. Do you know, I've never actually... Have I played Blood? I can't remember. I might have played a... Hello. I might have played a demo. I have absolutely no recollection of it. Is it any good? Anyway, I didn't say this was inspired by blood, I just said it was copious amounts of it. Lots and lots of blood. You can, I believe, in the options, and we will have a look at these in the next level, you can turn the blood off. Now, I don't know why you do it, but it's there as an option. You know, maybe blood makes you squeamish, but you do want to play a game like this. But you know, why would you turn all the blood off? Yep, some health, some energy. It ain't happening. You're not killing me. Not a thing. Oh, there's a minigun fella. Here, have a rocket. Oh boy. I feel like we need to have ourselves a bit of community chat inspired by Doom folks. So how about it? You know, favourite Doom folk. This is actually quite up there, just because of the fact that it's like an old school shooter but made in a new school way. Quite enjoyable, and you know, just being able to paint levels full of blood is always appealing. It holds a special place. And also, there's not that really many more that I've played. You know, I mean, Duke Nukem is clearly Duke Nukem 3D, clearly a special one. I've never played like Heretic or Hexen. One, isn't it? Played Ion Fury and Sonic Records. Is there really? Making a shooter. Is it a funny reference? Or is it just we made a reference because we can? Secret uncovered. Why didn't I that box before? Probably because when last time I played this level, I believe I might have been on to. I've been playing a lot of. I've played this game a lot, like late night, like now. collected that fragment before. One of the quips the protagonist comes out with is worthless consumer models because the enemies are cyborgs. Ion Fury, that's just on Steam, isn't it? That's it. Not available elsewhere. Just a game. Quake is another one, actually. I mean, I don't know if you'd call it a Doom clone. It's probably the right people that make it. Quake is good. Ion Fury is on all major platforms. Oh. Might have to have a look at that then if it's any good. So I do like a good hello. Mina's pointing at me. Hang on 2 seconds. You need me to read an email for you. It's rude. What is it rude? Is it rude? Right. Bear with me 2 seconds, people. I need to I'm going to mute the microphone because when I read emails now I tend to murmur them to myself and I'm not doing that live on stream. 2 seconds. Okay, yep, email read. It's all fine. We're all good. Okay, let's crack on. Mina's not rude. Well, not in this instance. Road. There's no problem. So rogue. I suppose depending on the accent, depending on the accent, you could potentially sound a little bit South African. Right, have we killed all of the things that are attempting to kill us? It certainly looks like it. How do you just spawn in? You're just like, oh, hi guys! Sorry I'm late. Game audio is all too loud. Doesn't hear you. Alright, hang on. Let me, option. Audio. Volume. Override music to MIDI. Oh, okay, no, I don't want to do that. How's that? Let me know. I've dropped it down to half volume. I mean, it might also be the fact that the microphone's a bit too far away. Hello! That's better. Awesome. I do love the music in this game, but yeah. It's no good the music being awesome if you can't hear me whilst it's on. Here we are, look, here's a sewage agitator. I hate it when you have to agitate sewage. How dare you? How dare you scratch? This is probably why nobody's talking to me this evening, is because no one can hear me. Sorry lads, didn't realise. Fixed it. Oh look, there's another imp knockoff. That's it again. Right. I did actually want, talking about the music, I did want to check to see if it was downloadable or streamable somewhere, because it's good. It's got that sort of, it is good. It has got that sort of Doom vibe. Which is always a good thing. Anyway, now you guys can actually hear me. Hope you're all doing all right. Had a good Tuesday and all that. Eat a rocket. Anything fun been happening? Taking part in a World Cup sweepstake for the totally not at all controversial World Cup that's going to be happening in, what is it, 5 days' time? First match. Finally started Forza Horizon 4, says Larry. That, yeah. I'm really enjoying Horizon 5, but 4 is good. I still think my favourite is 3 though. Like 5 is definitely getting there, but I think 3 with Australia is definitely one of my faves. Let's go this way. I found a secret. Yay! Picked it up on sale. It is good. 4 is good, especially if you've got the DLC. Runs great on the Steam Deck. Forza Horizon Portable. Yes, I still don't think a Steam Deck is for me personally. But oh, having Forza Horizon running silky smooth, handheld, is definitely, I can see the appeal in that. If you've got the DLC for it as well, though, the Lego expansion, very good. Fortune Island, not so much. It's all right, but definitely. Lego Speed Champions, definitely one worth spending a lot of time on. Got the Ultimate Edition when 5 came out. Yeah, I like Lego on Forza Horizon 4, and I also spent quite a bit of time on the Hot Wheels expansion for Forza 5. Yeah, loads of fun with that. I was actually a little bit disappointed when I finished all of the content, because whilst there's more to do, I'm not actually that good a racer to finish it all. So I sort of did, if you could call it a story mode that it had, I did all of that, and yeah. Then I'm just waiting until I can afford to pick PlayStation Plus back up, and then I'll just go back to Hot Wheels Unleashed on the PS5, which is also very good. I'm surprised LEGO Speed Champions doesn't have a dedicated game. It's certainly good enough to be, isn't it? It is very good. Also, equally amazing, if you're so inclined to do it, is that you could just listen to Everything Is Awesome on a loop on its own radio station. You know, why listen to any other song in the game? Just Everything Is Awesome. Over and over and over again. Probably licensing. Probably. Did I just kill that? I think I just killed an enemy with a door. Two businesses to XS and Hospital. Ah, yes. Hospital is... Do you know, right, actually, I love rock music. I love it. And yet, when I play Forza Horizon, my favourite radio station, if it's not Hospital Radio, is actually Bass Arena. Bass. We got... The joy of playing a game like Prodeus is that I can just play this and I can talk to you guys whilst we play it. There's not really an awful lot of story to follow, is there? It's just basically you are shooting the ever-living shit out of some monsters and zombies and other stuff. Have fun. Viper's driver tar has been giving me some grief. You see, the problem is I play Forza games just for the joy of playing racing games. So I always have the races set to easy. I don't even feel bad about it. Do let me know though if mine pops up. I don't know if it would on the PC version, given that I've been playing on Xbox. Also, I would imagine you probably need to be friends with me on the Xbox list and all of that. But I do tend to see Viper and I Need Fruit pop around. Resident SD as well, strangely, because I think it just populates based on your friends list anyway. Right, how long did it take to finish that? I don't think it was 20 minutes. No, it wasn't. It was just shy of. Yes. Rate this map. Yeah, it was good. It would, but I don't think you're on my friends list. Well, my name's Gavi, which is should surprise nobody. Let's see, what level's this? Oh, that's a trial level. We don't need to do that one. Trial. Chaos Generator. Let's do this level. I finished it in less than 10 minutes. Okay. Have to add me. Go for it. Chaos Generator. Right then, before we do this, we go into options and then graphics. So here we can actually change resolution. There's quite a bit of awesome stuff. So let's change it. Resolution. We'll change it. So we had it in 360p. So stylized low resolution. We're going to go into native high resolution. Let's stick that. Screen overlay. Let's have it set as a CRT. And there's also... Where is it? Here we go. Use models instead of sprites. So we're going to turn that on. Yeah. So now we're playing the game. So the models have now changed. Obviously, we're still pixel art in terms of you know, pickups and stuff like that. But all of the character models have now changed into 3D models. So let me know what you prefer. Me personally, I like having it as a stylized virtual resolution. You know, down to 360p. and having, you know, sprites rather than 3D models. But I think it's absolutely awesome that the option is even there. Got that voxel style, isn't it? The enemies themselves don't. They're not voxel style. Look, if you... I just think it's very interesting. Yeah, it's super interesting that they've, you know, they've given you the choice when, you know, when you sort of really think about it, they didn't need to. They could have just gone, look, this is the art style, like it or lump it. But the fact that they've gone, not gonna lie, I feel the 3D models are too fluid, isn't it? Well, like I say, we'll finish this level with them on, and then I'll change the back. I don't like them personally. I like I like them being sprites. Let's be careful. Fall in the lava. It's insta death. That we don't want to do. I don't know. I'd ask Mina what she thinks, but I don't think she's got any point of comparison here. The game gives you choice of pixel art, like actual sprites or 3D models for the enemies. But because you've probably not been watching the game with the sprites, you know, which you would, you know, as to which one you actually prefer seeing. Yeah, sprites are 2D pixels. Yeah. Yeah, they still move. Yeah. You think it'd be weird? What, seeing sprites? So it's the same as what Doom is. Doom works the same way. K-Dog had a turkey sub with all the fixings. Is it like a Christmas dinner? Mina asks. Cranberry sauce and stuffing, and I suppose it depends on what the fixings are. I mean, you know, all the trimmings is the UK turn of phrase for that. I want to try. I can't remember if I had one last Christmas, but I want to try one of the Greg's pigs under blankets subs, that they're like baguettes that they do. Yeah, it's basically sausages and bacon, but it's the sausages are under the bacon, so it's pigs under blankets. It makes sense when you think about it. Oh, pardon me. I don't know. Kill the Void Reaper. There. He is dead. Well, yes. This is called Prodeus. What scary game? I was playing Scorn last week. I finished it. It was... I suppose it depends on what you mean by scary. There's quite a few scary games that we've been playing. Oh, it was creepy, yeah. I mean, we were playing Among the Sleep as well. That was creepy. The one with the baby. Looking for his mummy. Yeah, and then it ends up being a... the whole story ends up being like an allegory for domestic abuse. Very, very strange how that story just takes a very, dark turn. All of a sudden, like, just out of nowhere. It's like, oh hey, this is what the game's actually about. Foliage Simulator 2022. Where are we here? I don't know. Just, K-Dog had in his turkey sub just onion, black olives, mayo, pickles, and various other veggies. Not a Christmas one, no. Why for not having Christmas sub? Oh. Sad face. You started to talk like a 10-year-old. So you're going to start using their terminology soon. Well, I don't know. Kids these days. Locked in. Oh, Mina wants me to. Oh. Hang on, I need to unplug a plug. Ah! Oh. Huh? Why? It's not gonna. A balloon's not gonna just randomly burst. It will not just randomly burst. Halloween was 2 weeks ago. It won't just randomly burst. Well, by you popping it, going, it just randomly burst. Why have the scissors moved to the other table? I don't know. It just randomly burst. Right. There we go. We finished the Chaos Generator. Kill everybody. Right. This is Mina's involvement done. Although, actually, maybe she'll stay awake long enough for me to change the game back to the settings I want to keep it on. Let's move on to our next level, Memoriam. The pixel. Right, let's put it all back. Options, graphics, virtual resolution, 360p. Screen overlay, let's keep that at pixel. Didn't change anything else on that. Oops. Gameplay. Use models instead of sprites. Oops. Turn that off. And. Ooh, I had an unlockables button. What's that for? No content found. Awesome! I clearly haven't unlocked any unlockables yet. Right. now we are back into pixel mode. This is, I swear, this is how I prefer to play the game. It just feels better. Don't forget to eat some cake. Okay then. Why do I feel like this is a boss level? Or, this is either a boss level, or it's just going to throw an absolute shit ton of enemies at me. Because look, there's places to hide here. That's a list of people. Was this kickstarted, perchance? Puddy was here. Giga Puddy! Oh boy. With construction complete, we just wanted to take a moment to thank our backers. We couldn't have finished this project without you. Awesome. And what do I do now? Oh, there's another button here. Here they come! Yeah, I figured we'd... Oh, look at this. I figured we were going to get mauled by, like, everything. I didn't even know this was a Kickstarter project. I probably would have backed this if I knew about it. Get out, and you. Get out my face. Shotgun bullets. Now what have we got? Probably. I have a bit of joy. With you know, a machine gun that I don't need to charge up. Have I killed everyone? Have I done it? Have I won? Have I done a succeed? No, because there's someone just randomly shooting at me. There he is, look. Now what? Hi! Christ. Is there any health anywhere? Oh, Jesus. No, don't do that. Oh, you moron. Moron. Stop. I need help. Does that help? Ah! That's help. Shoot. Still. Actually, I think picking that up might finish the level, so I don't really want to do that. I want to get up there. How am I going to get up there? Oh, I see. I see. If I jump up here. No, that's not going to do it. Right, okay. I don't know how I'm meant to get up there. Oh well, let's just pick the rune up. There's a although actually, hang on. There's a. I'm fairly sure there's an upgrade that I can get for a double jump, and I don't have the double jump yet. That makes sense. Maybe I need to come back once I've got the double jump. 100 kills. 100%. Yes. We died though. Right. This map was only okay. I'm only going to give you an okay for that. Didn't really enjoy that map. It was a bit bizarre. Anyway, we've done that one. We've done Chaos Generator. We've done Wretch. So let's go into this two-part level here. Genesis Part 1 and Part 2. 90 minutes to finish this level. I definitely fell asleep on this one. Well, I say I fell asleep. I either fell asleep or I turned this off and I suspended the game. So either way, we're going to get a new fastest time here. Because it's not going to take me 90 minutes to do this. Again. Oh, I remember this level now. This was a level where where I turned. This is probably the level where I actually first looked at the 3D sprite, 3D models, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not fond," and got rid. Oh look, the door's opening. We'll spawn some enemies behind you. That's funny. Mean game. Oldest trick in the book. Haven't seen that many games. Oh, knocking the headset. Haven't seen that many games actually try it and be overly successful with it. If I'm honest. Or fragment. I need these because these will help me to unlock new stuff. And I actually want to unlock the super shotgun because I want to know if it's anywhere as good as the Doom super shotgun, because the shotgun in Doom is good, but the super shotgun is just amazing. Especially, I liked, and I suppose it's going to be a bit weird to say this, but I genuinely don't care. I'm going to say it anyway. I do like a good sound effect in a game. It definitely has its, it definitely has its appeal, and probably shouldn't have run into that, should I? The sound effect for the super shotgun, very nice. Just how it go, boom. I don't even know if that translated, but the little sort of double click noise that you would get from it, very satisfying. And I'm curious to see if the Prodeus super shotgun is equally as satisfying. So maybe when we finish this level, I'm gonna go see how much ore I actually need to go unlock it, because I think I might have enough. I've got. It doesn't tell me on here. Does it tell me here? I've got 13. So. Maybe. I'm going to fall down this hole. For those of you who like watching my videos on demand, and I don't know if there's that many, but I mention it anyway. Last week I updated the YouTube page with all of them. I haven't put the most recent videos into playlists yet because I just haven't got around to it. But I updated them. So the YouTube's up to date now. Hooray me. I remembered that I should probably do it, and then I checked it, and some of the videos were going to expire like that week. Oh, I was like, yes, I should probably do this now then. So yeah, it's done. It's all up to date. So the whole, the complete playthrough of Death's Door's on there. Among the Sleep is the finished Shenmue 3 playthrough. All of Scorn. It's all there. The only one I haven't put on there is the Saturday Night Sega video that we did, but that's because it's part of the Saturday Night Sega podcast. So, download the RSS feed for that, and that's how you'll get access to that episode. I've not decided whether or not I also want to put it on the YouTube. I think having it as a Radio Sega or anything would be pretty cool. But yeah. Anywho's, we should have ourselves a bit of a chat. Obviously, can't talk Sonic Frontiers because I haven't played it. But if there's anything else you guys want to have a natter about or to hear my opinions on, let's have a chatty. See what we can't what we can't learn and discover. Because I'm sure there'll be something. I tried to the Twitter takeover on the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account the other day, yesterday actually. I tried to see if they'd get a recording done for Alexis's birthday, as it was also her birthday yesterday. She's 6 now, bless her. No longer can we call her 5. So I sent them a message. In fact, I sent them 2. Because I thought I had to send it sort of in the morning. So I sent one in the morning, and then I sent another one in the evening. Yeah, I thought I'd send a message and see if they would send a message for her. But alas, they did not. But it's one of those where it's like, well, if you don't ask, you know, then you never really know. SD asks if she had a lovely birthday. She did. Yeah, we took her bowling on Saturday, and then we went out for a meal. Obviously, yesterday she was at school because, you know, that's still a thing. You don't just automatically get a day off from school because it's your birthday. So, press B to open the auto mode. I know. Boo, Daddy Sega. I know. I tried. But, you know, they spent far too much time getting Dr. Eggman to say bollocks, which I think is amazing. And I really hope that they haven't sort of second-guessed themselves on that and deleted it, because it was amazing. It was amazing. Last Minute continues raiding. Hi, raiders. We're playing Prodeus, which is a sort of Doom-inspired 3D shooter, and we're also just talking. You know, we're sort of having a chat about anything that isn't Sonic Frontiers, because I haven't played it yet. So, you know, if you're not tired or anything, stick around. We'll have a natter about stuff and see what we can talk about. It's always nice to see the Last Minute continue guys have a raid. If I knew how to do it on mobile, and I don't know whether I can, but if I knew how to do it on mobile, I'd probably raid people. But I don't know. I don't understand how this all works, I'll be honest. Not the pistol. That's not going to be much good. Damn all this newfangled technology. I know. Back in my day, if you wanted to play games with people, you had to go into arse. And you had to play on sofa. You all used to have like your own pad, and well, there weren't much. If you had to play like Street Fighter 2, I've lost it. Oh. Back in my day, if you wanted to raid something, you needed a weapon and a balaclava. This channel. Ooh, Prodeus portal detected. Ooh. That was probably the portal it was on about. This channel does not condone raiding anything. I'm gonna die! Ah! Ah. Back in my day, you just connected all your DSs together. Put a second joystick in port 1. It still confuses me that you had 2 ports on a Commodore 64 and yet port 2 was where you put the joystick for a single player game. Wall there. It's very obvious. Is it now? If you say so. I'm not convinced. Not convinced. It'll probably explain why I can't really get the Commodore 64 Mini or the C64 Mini, sorry, to work properly. Ah, there we go. That's a much shorter level completion time than 90 minutes. 13:37. Awesome. Connected all your DSs together. Is that, Larry, is that with a cable? Or is that using the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection? Lead time. Indeed it is. Oh, we said we was going to try and get the new shotgun, weren't we? Let's go. Let's go. Have I got enough money? Wireless. Yes, that's the way to do it. Sitting in a pub playing Mario Kart 7, the person who owns the cart gets to choose what character they play as. Everybody else had to be Shy Guys. Shop. Welcome to the shop. Yes. I want to buy... Ooh, there's a double jump, you see. Swarmer. Oh, can't afford that yet. Can't afford the auto shotgun. Here we are. What is this? Oh. Plasma rifle acquired. Oh, no! I need 15 ores. I had the plasma rifle already, so that's good. I've not automatically bought something that I didn't want. Ah, right, we need 2 more ores then. That's fine. Let's exit the shop. All Stars Racing DS is better than Mario Kart. Do you know, I've not actually played All Stars Racing on the DS. Nor have I played All Stars Racing Transformed on the DS. I've played All Stars Racing Transformed on the Vita. In fact, at one point I owned that on 3 different consoles. I had it on... well, I've got the digital version on the Vita. I've got the 360 version. I've obviously got the PC version now because that came in a Steam bundle, like a Humble bundle. But I also had it on the Wii U. Which was... well, it was interesting. Right, Genesis Part 2. All but one All Stars Racing track made it into the DS version. Oh, which version? Which track didn't make it in? Out of curiosity. Is it a good track, or is it one where you're just like, actually, I'm not too bothered that that's not there. Samba track with the giant heads. Ah, well, I mean, I can kind of see why that's not made it into the DS, but into the DS version. But yeah, that is one of my favourite tracks in that game. Did it not also make its way into Transformed? Or was it replaced with an original Samba track? Oh, that's pretty cool. That it had its own. I should probably pick it up. I tend to find copies in CEX quite a bit. I'll have to have a gander. What's the 3DS version of Transformed like? Or is it Is it the same as the Vita version, basically? I suppose is probably the question there. Oh, hello. Yes! Saw it, figured it was a secret. It was. So today is the 16th anniversary of Sonic 06. 15th of November 2006, as I recall. "3DS Transformed" is alright. Yeah, see, I don't mind the Vita version. Ah, tried to jump it. Oh yeah, I didn't. Oh, I'm gonna have to restart the level. I didn't get to a Nexus point. Crap. Do I have to? Yep. Have to get the ore again. Why is there not a special show on Radio Sega? Well, I can think of plenty of reasons. I'll go live now, say it's shit, and then disconnect. Dare you to do it. Hi, my name's Resident SD. It's the 16th anniversary of Sonic 06 today. It's shit. Goodbye. Double dog dare you and all of those other 90s phrases we used to say that everybody loved. I'd do it, but I'm currently streaming on here, so I can just tell you that it's shit here. Your version is too wordy. Has to be succinct and to the point, does it? Sonic 06 is fucking bollocks. Sonic's had a rough transition to 3D. Lol 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 lol. I did kind of I've not been reading a lot about Sonic Frontiers because I kind of want to go in as spoiler free as possible when I get it for Christmas. At this point, I think I'm going to struggle. Since last week, I have actually listened to Undefeatable because I just wanted to hear what Sonic Metal sounded like, and that's going to be basically the extent of the spoilers that I'm going to give myself. I'm not listening to any of the other Sonic boss tracks or anything like that, but I have listened to that one. And yes, it is good. It is very, very good. I did see someone say in the Radio Sega Discord that they had an inkling that it would probably end up as one of the Radio Sega fan choice picks. I have a feeling because of the I have a feeling because of the reception at present that it probably is going to be a Frontiers song that wins Song of the Year. But it's going to be curious. Yeah, SD says, what a song. Larry says, let me just hide around here a minute so I don't get attacked. I think it's interesting to look back at 06 because it wasn't completely bad. Something which fans of it have been saying for ages, and now Project 06 has demonstrated by improving the gameplay while keeping the levels pretty much the same. It's honestly disappointing seeing what 06 could have been. I think what harmed Sonic 06 was this overriding urge that it had to be out for the 15th anniversary, which obviously it wasn't because it came out for the 31st. No, it came out on the 16th anniversary. No, sorry, no, it did come out on the 15th anniversary. Sorry, tell a lie. I cannot math. I think is undefeatable Sonic Metal or Metal Sonic. No, it's Sonic Metal. Seriously, listen to the song and you'll know it. If you don't know what I'm on about. Undefeatable is going to be my vote, though everything I've heard of the soundtrack is pretty great, says SD. You're not killing me. Well, actually, you probably will, but not until I get here. There we go. I've got a Nexus point now, which means that if I do die, I can just respawn there. Hooray me! Yeah, all boils down to money. You see, without any sort of official take on the subject, it's hard to know for sure. I mean, I did mention that I had heard whispers that the Nintendo Switch version of Frontiers was the lead format, because if they could get Frontiers to run on the Switch, then everything else would be fine. Obviously, reviews of the Nintendo Switch version seem to have basically, put an absolute shitter on that idea. But the story goes as to the reason why Sonic 06 is so bad is because the lead version was the 360 version, and then it was rushed out. Oh dear. Development was rushed on the PS3 version so that it could be a launch title in Japan. So basically, they had to, they were developing. I was referring to 06. Yeah. They were developing the 360 version. And then they were like, "Hey, PS3 version to make it a launch title in Japan because this game's not going to sell that much on the Xbox over in that country." Completely ignoring the fact that Sonic doesn't sell that well in Japan anyway. He is very much a Western franchise made by Japanese developers. Kind of makes you wonder what would happen if an actual Western developer took a shot at a traditional Sonic game, and I'm going to say a traditional Sonic game because we have had Western developers having a go at Sonic before, and it ends up with Rise of Lyric. But yeah, it's basically, by all intents, from what I have heard and from what I have read, a lot of Sonic 06's problems have boiled down to. There are some aspects of the game that do make you think they wouldn't do that on modern platforms, but the Switch version is so bad. There can't be many worse looking current gen games than Frontiers. And then there he says Sonic Mania. Precisely. But Sonic Mania isn't exactly an original game. What my point there is more, what if you actually tried an original, Sonic game? Western developers tend to get the spin-offs. Have you noticed? And Sonic Mania would have been a spin-off if it wasn't for the fact that then Sonic Team decided, hey, what if we made Sonic Mania the prologue to Sonic Forces? And everyone went, that's a shit idea. And they went, we're going to do it anyway. Do what we want. It's that franchise after all. Oh, you've played Sonic Mania and you want to know where Sonic's gone? Or, where classic Sonic's gone? Well, go play Sonic Forces to get the end of the story. And then you played it and you're like, this is dog shit. Why have you made me do this? Mania was a spin-off until Forces did so poorly that they needed Mania to prop things up. I'm actually a little bit surprised, given that Mania, the story of Mania ties in so distinctly to Sonic Forces. I'm surprised that when it came for Sega to double games up, they decided that Sonic Forces and Super Monkey Ball was the duo they were putting together. when, you know, they could have done... Oh, pardon me. They could have done differently. Oh, hiccups now. I can understand Sega want money of Nintendo Sonic fans, of which there are many, but there shouldn't be a Switch version of Frontiers. It's too much for the console. Should have done a third storybook game. I love the storybook games. Black Knight was a bit in the sense of, you know, you probably didn't need to have as much waggle as you've put in that game. But I like them. I like Black Knight. I liked Secret Rings. You know, the fact that they called it the storybook series. You know, they clearly, I think they wanted to make more than 2. It is disappointing that they didn't. I don't know what weapon this is I'm using. Getting attacked a lot though. What am I? Oh, by you. Hello. Oh. Sonic of the Apes, based on the Tarzan novels. Didn't Black Knight do shit though? Black Knight did do shit, yes. It got criticised as well for the control scheme. Whereas, you know, Secret Rings, I think, was not so much praised. I'm not going to go that far. But there were people that liked it. I liked it. You know, wiki wiki. Should go back and play those games, really. Never finished either one of them. Don't know why. Yes, K-Dog. Black Knight and Secret Rings were both games on the Wii. Rebind your weapons in the options menu. Well, I don't need to do that. What a bizarre concept. Do need more ammo though. Why do bad Sonic games ruin good concepts? Developer. I genuinely believe Sonic Team have some great ideas, but they don't have the developer kill the slayer. Oh, hello. They don't have the developers to handle it. Did kill the slayer. He is dead. They've just constantly got ideas above their station. And it's really disappointing. Rune previously acquired. I know! You know, Sonic Frontiers, good idea, bad game. Absolutely stunning idea for a game. You know, actually taking the concept of Eggman winning. Brilliant. ruined, however, by game design that meant that levels could be completed in about 25 seconds. It's just, as I was saying earlier, I was reading a non-spoiler review of Sonic Frontiers by Eurogamer, who did the whole. They did do a little bit of a whole. Sonic was never good in 3D, blah blah blah. But they actually justified it by really sort of explaining what the problem was. And the problem is, when you think about it, it is pretty simple. Is the fact that because Sonic, by his very nature, is fast. When you're in 3D, you need to... Oh, hello. Yay, I can buy the shotgun. When you're playing a game in 3D, you need to be able to control someone who's fast. And they said that basically then, it just boils down to having to press up. And yeah, it's basically... The point that they made is that, you know, that's where you then get the boost pads and everything, because you need to be able to control the speed so that Sonic doesn't run fast all the time. Because if he does run fast all the time, the problem that you have is... I'm buying the super shotgun. The problem that you've got is he's just uncontrollable. He is too fast for you to control. Larry says, I can't think of a single bad Sonic game that isn't good on paper. Shadow the Hedgehog is an excellent epilogue, if you will, to Sonic Adventure 2. Because it actually goes into Shadow. You know, is he the whole, am I the ultimate life form, blah 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 blah. You know, and all of that. Do you want to purchase this item? Yes, I do. Give me the super shotgun. There it is, look. Ooh. It doesn't have the same reload noise, but I can fire 4 shells at once, and that is amazing. Wonder how successful this is. Killing peeps. Also, the idea of the branching storyline. You know, depending on how you did it. Sonic is bad in 3D. Sonic Mania is the best Sonic game in 20 years. Blah blah. The reviews attempt to write themselves, don't they? Right, excavation is our next level. I've not actually played this level before. We are now. It's taken an hour and 20 minutes into this. Sonic Team has a bad habit of throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Yeah. This is what I mean. This is what I mean by Sonic Team. I just think they sit there and they've got a really good idea for a Sonic game, but they don't have the development know-how to back it up. Like taking Sonic Open World, genuinely surprised it's taken them this long to do it. Not surprised that that there's stories of popping and stuff like that. Because I just don't... Got a grenade launcher. Press left trigger to shoot sticky nades. I was having fun with my my super shotgun, but nope, that's fine. We'll use this instead. Hang on, need a drink. God, the popping is bad, says SD. I've seen some videos. I watched there's a channel I follow on Facebook called Game Ranks, because they do some really interesting ranked videos. It's like, oh, you know, that the 20 worst water levels in games and stuff like that. And they did a Sonic Frontiers, what you need to know before you buy, and they mentioned the pop in on that. I did also watch a video they did of God of War Ragnarok, which has somehow made news coming out today. Somehow made PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale canon to the God of War franchise. Strange, but yeah. I won't say any more about it, but yeah. It's surprising that Boost managed to get into 4 games, and even then there was Lost World in the middle. Did I ever play the Sonic horror game? Is that Sonic.exe? No, I didn't. Oh, that grenade stuck to his leg. That was hilarious. Love it. Ooh, look, oh no, the ball disappeared. Look, stop playing that same trick of trying to spawn enemies behind me. It's just rude. It's just rude. Oh, I'm having too much fun just throwing grenades at people. The amazing thing seems the pop-in seems to be pretty much the same on every version except the Switch, where it's much worse. I still want to buy the Switch version for the special edition in Amazon Japan, mainly because when it comes to the special editions, the Switch version is actually the cheapest one. But yeah, it does sound like it's not going to be a fun time had by all. Think it'd be worse on the Xbox One and the PS4, but it isn't. I'd be interested to know what the lead platform was, because I don't think they've shared such information. Still not sure if I want the game, says Hilary. Black Friday deals are soon. You can guarantee, because it's going to be a game that people will probably buy for Christmas, you can guarantee it'll probably be on sale at some point. I'd be surprised if it isn't. Especially somewhere like Smith's. They tend to do really good deals on games, especially around Black Friday, and you know, anything over 20 quid is free delivery. So K-Dog asks if I've played Sonic Frontiers. No. Very big map. Could consult the auto map to see if I'm going the right way, but I figure I'll go the right way eventually. Probably is only have the options of Switch or Steam Deck. Yeah. See how that would be a problem. Blame SD for calling it Frontiers. I did that first, to be fair. Wondering if maybe PS4 was lead platform. What? And then upscaling. So rather than making a native next-gen version, I mean, yeah, I guess. Right. I've not got any rockets. Yeah. I did consider getting the Steam version and then just playing for the 2 hours you have while being eligible for a refund. Could you not? Well, I suppose, no, I was going to say, do you not get a longer period of time if you were bought it on Xbox? But of course, Xbox, they don't sell games on PC, do they? So ignore that idea. See, look, Rune acquired. Told you I'd get there eventually. The game can't hook me in 2 hours. Wait for a refund. I mean, that's not a bad idea. You know, I mean, obviously, as I say, interrogation room. Interrogate. There's going to be a, you know, there's going to be Black Friday sales everywhere. Steam will probably start a sale at the same time. But then I suppose it's up to Sega themselves whether or not they sell it. You could always have a look around and see if, you know, places like Fanatical will sell Steam keys at a discount. Green Man Gaming, maybe. So there's potential to get the Steam version cheap outside of just buying it straight up on Steam. Can't imagine any cross-gen game has a PS5 or Xbox as the lead platform. I do wonder for how much longer games will be cross-gen anyway. Because it has been 2 years. And there has to be a point. But again, maybe I'm wrong here, but I would say there has to be a point in which you problem is, if I don't buy it direct from Steam, I probably can't refund it if I don't like it, and I'm not vibing with what I've heard of the gameplay loop. That's the other slice of that particular coin, isn't it? You know, yeah, you could buy it on a sale, but then you can't. You know, if you don't like the game, you're kind of stuck with it. Straight into the lava there. I need to check the auto map in a minute to see how many enemies are actually in this level, because it feels like a lot. Yeah, and as SD mentioned, you don't need a 4K TV to run games on the PS4 Pro. You'll get the most out of a PS4 Pro if you have a 4K TV. You don't need one. But, you know, unless you was living in some sort of... or there was a strange sale on in which it would be cheaper, I don't know why you'd buy a PS4 Pro without a 4K TV. Some pro games have higher frame rates and higher graphics options, which you would benefit from. I suppose, yeah, the frame rates. That's going to be about it, though, isn't it? Yeah, I have been here. Right, let's go get that green key. Right, okay. How many enemies? 140. Okay. Somehow feels like there should be more than that. Yep. Why not just blow the lot up? Oh, there's a... oh, God. Well, that solved that problem. Just blow him up, Gav. Get up, really. Okay, Larry. Well, thanks for joining us. You know, thanks for being part of the chat as well. Really appreciate it. Always good to talk. I like conversations. Where did you come from? Spawning behind me again. Copyright claim incoming from BT. It's been a while since they've used that. Let's be honest. Also, my first thought when I see BT now isn't British Telecom, it's the electronic musician. I do like his music, it's very good. But, yeah, I can't, or don't think of the company. Probably because they don't really exist now, do they, as a phone company? They're more internet and bits. As they've all been sort of absolved into EE. Green key acquired. Yes. Got a key. I've got the key! Anyone else like Urban Cookie Collective? Just me? Absolute tune of a song from like 1995, 1996. So that's why they're using EE as their consumer-facing band, because of the 90s trance artist. He's still making music, you know, not just 90s. Yeah, still a thing. Brought an album out very recently. Kind of tried to make it an NFT thing, but relented to massive public backlash, of which I was one of them. And ended up putting it out on CD. And you know what? It's actually a bloody good album. It's just a real shame that he tried to just shill it off as, oh, only 11 people will ever own this. It'll never be on streaming services. Blah 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 blah. And of course, it ended up on streaming services because, you know, they were like, hey, we've been loyal fans since whatever year. Why are you pricing us out of this? Because we don't want to be part of your awkward phase. Is he making music like he used to, or still gone on modern? And well, I don't know, because I wouldn't say it's all I did get it. I wouldn't say it's exactly the same in that orb. You know, it's not exactly the whole sort of trance like Flaming June and so on. But I still like it. He actually did a Kickstarter quite a few years ago of all of his music played alongside an orchestra, and that's pretty good. Also, he was the guy who made the music for Pop by NSYNC. Don't know if you needed to know that, but now you do. Nexus point activated. Tiesto's someone who I didn't really listen to a lot of. What's up here? It's a yellow door up here. Have I been this way? No. There's an orb though. I say orb. I keep saying orb. It's not though, is it? It's an ore. Oh well. Happy to see dance music having a renaissance. It's definitely worth you know, sticking on Spotify and having a good old listen. That is not a good place to respawn when someone's running straight at you. The Lost Art of Longing, good album. If we're talking good BT albums of the modern era. Emotional Technology as well, but I don't actually know if that's on Spotify. Couldn't tell you with any seriousness. Jamie says I've made it really late. Well, you've got 20 minutes to go. You know, welcome to the show. We are playing Prodeus. I've opened a portal. Through we go! Thanks for the stream. Bye! Not quite. I killed everyone! Yay! 2 deaths though. Let me just finish. Oh, that's a nice score, that. Let me just finish my drink. 6-2, 6-2, 6. How do you earn points? Have not a clue. Rate this map. This map was okay. I kind of liked the sort of figure of 8 that you had to do to finish it. Very clever. It's linear without feeling linear. Very, very impressive. Got distracted with a Tomb Raider randomizer, which was initially for Tomb Raider 2. I like Tomb Raider. Marksman! Oh god, this is going to be with snipers, isn't it? Ugh. Go on then! Group of snipers have taken position in the main tower. Ugh. Add some BT to my work from home playlist. I like BT. I own every album of his, actually. It's taken some... Today was Tetris Effect soundtrack. Oh my god, Tetris Effect soundtrack is so good. Come on, surely I can hit them from here. Look, if they can hit me... I can't, can I? Right, okay. The Tetris Effect soundtrack is really good, though. I love it. I love it a lot. Already this game is giving me a Doom vibe, says Jamie. Yeah, this is definitely inspired by Doom. It's... a lot of the soundtrack is also inspired by the 2016 Doom reboot. And it's basically a modern FPS made, a classic FPS made using modern technology. So, you know, runs silky smooth. I am not liking this level though. This level is going to be a very hard one to do because I don't think I can kill those snipers until I get closer to the tower. Which means I'm going to have to do some running and hiding. Not hiding, but, you know, I'm going to have to pick my runs carefully here. Tetris Effect is one of those soundtracks I fall in love with every time I hear it. It is very good. Oh shit. Oh, you... Oh, Oh dear. There was a barrel there. Ran straight into it, didn't I? Yeah, Shenmue anime, still not watched it. The news that it's not getting renewed for a second season has kind of put me off of watching it a tiny bit. Because I genuinely thought that would probably be how they finished the story off. But no, doesn't seem that's going to be the case. Blame the guy in charge of Warner Bros. Discovery. The thing is, you know, obviously he's got a remit that he needs to make money, which is understandable. You know, that's why you've bought a business at the end of the day. And if, you know, Shenmue isn't making them money, then you know you've obviously got to make some hard decisions which might upset people. You know, I genuinely thought it'd be really difficult to get around those snipers, but actually it's not that hard. Especially as if you listen out closely, you can actually hear the sniper, the rifle charging up, so you know when they're going to attack, so you can just hide. Go away. He seems to be hating on all animation coming from Warner Bros. Animation, Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. Oh shit. Again, you kind of have to take this in some sort of context. In the sense of you have to look at the bottom line, right? And obviously he's taken on a company that clearly, if it was up for sale, the bottom line wasn't looking very good. You know, and you've got you've got a company, you know, you've got divisions of that company that aren't making money, that should be making money. You know, you've got DC that isn't reviewing well, but is making a decent slab of cash, I guess. But you know, you look at the amount of money that Marvel movies make, and it's certainly not in that ballpark. You've got a spin-off of a massive franchise like Harry Potter, where it's not making money. And you just have to wonder. It's like, well, I need to do something here. What are we spending money on? Know? And then you have to make a decision. Is that the best way to be spending this money? Right, what's Cartoon Network doing? How much, you know, what return on the investment are we getting on Cartoon Network? Well, how much how much money is HBO making? You know, Warner Brothers, probably not the greatest idea in the world for Warner Brothers to, you know, Warner Brothers' response to the pandemic, to put all of their movies on streaming services alongside theatrical releases. Because actually, well, have you made any money from your box office then? Take something like Matrix Resurrections. Regardless of, we're not talking about critical opinion here or anything like that. We're talking purely commercial. You know, Matrix Resurrections did not make its budget back. Probably because people who wanted to watch it stayed at home. Or subscribed to HBO Max, which was, you know, considerably cheaper. Guy seems to be interested in his reality TV. You mean like cancelling shows without informing the people working on them? Disney released some of their movies on Disney Plus during cinema releases and were fine. Yeah. The other part of that though is Disney charged for it. Warner Brothers didn't. You were a HBO Max subscriber. You got how far back have I gone? If you were a HBO Max subscriber, you got access to all of the movies when they came out. Oh, I see where I am. Whereas, you know, Disney, if you wanted to watch the Disney movies that came out on Premier Access, you paid an extra £20 for them. So there is a difference here. I'm not saying, you know, Warner Bros. Didn't charge for home access to the movies. Yeah, no, they didn't. They included it with a subscription. Which is where you've got films like I say, you know, using Matrix Resurrections as an example again, you've got a film like Matrix Resurrections which cost 190 million, but only made 150 million back. Because, as I say, it just didn't make the cash back. Because people essentially watched it for free. You know, also, I mean, other additional factors that are slim, I suppose, but that you do need to factor in is HBO Max is not available around the world. So you can't get access to it if you're in the United Kingdom, for instance, because of the deal that Warner Brothers have with Sky to have all of their HBO programs broadcast on Sky. Definitely feels like a bit of an onslaught, doesn't it? secret uncovered. It hasn't really done a lot, has it? The Sky Atlantic deal should be ending within the next couple of years and won't be renewed. Yeah, but by then I don't think HBO Max will be a thing either, will it? Because, you know, it sounds like... sounds like the Warner Brothers Discovery wants to have a look at a different service. Because even they're admitting that they don't think it's making them money. How do I get onto that train? Oh, I see. Right. Around here, by the looks of it. Combined Warner Brothers Discovery will be streamed by then. It's all just very interesting, isn't it? And that will include the combined Eurosport and BT Sports service. Disney Plus with Star is very interestingly good value for money nowadays. We watched a Bollywood film on there the other day. It's actually quite entertaining. If you can get over the fact that it's like 3 hours long. Yes! Hi, sniper people. Get out of this tower. What I find interesting with Disney Plus is that more and more anime seems to be popping up. Yeah, I noticed that. Disney have got the rights for the Bleach sequel anime, and then just off the back of that, they've then also decided to they got the rights to the original one. Which I was like, oh, okay, cool. Which it is cool. Fighting through a train, getting oh shit! Getting snipers trying to snipe me. Probably should be using explosives. Just a thought. Not having it, you're not having it. I am getting through this train whether you like it or not. There we are. Although now I'm going to have more snipers, aren't I? Am I? Prodeus units detected. Oh, what are you? We've got new bad guys. They're working about the same as the other ones. Crunchyroll lost the rights to Bleach. Oh, okay. I mean, I noticed. Obviously, I noticed it got added to Disney Plus, and I was like, oh yeah, I was watching this. I should probably start watching it. But if Crunchyroll lost the rights because Disney have got them, then that's cool. I guess I'll just start watching it on Disney. No skin off my nose. Loads of franchises just out of nowhere. Because why not? Just out of nowhere, it has actually got Doom level hard. Seemingly for a laugh. Can I go anywhere? Is there still people to kill? Yeah. Oh boy. So it looks like this is going to be the last level we're doing for you guys, because the 2 hours are now over for today's stream. So we'll get this level finished. Any content we get on Star goes to Hulu. Well, Disney own Hulu in America, and I'm fairly sure they have a combined subscription service, which if you subscribe to it, I think it gives you access to Disney Plus, Hulu and ESPN. So you don't really sort of miss out on anything as a subscriber over there. Because there is like the combined service. I mean, I do understand what you're saying, but yeah, I don't think it's as bad as it makes out. Comcast still has a share in Hulu. Yeah, but I know Disney do have a. There's definitely like a subscription bundle that they do. Adult content on the Disney banner. It was, I mean, I have to say, it is quite amusing to see Disney promoting stuff like Oh yeah. You know, like the Predator movie. Stuff like that. Right. Oh, Jesus. How many enemies are in this level? Oh, 166. Okay, there's not that many more to kill. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Went that way. Can I go this way? Can I make that jump? Don't know. Not risking it. Disney is no longer a company that caters to family content, says Jamie. Yeah, absolutely right, actually, and I think it's about time. You know, in the same way that Nintendo have also stopped being a family company in that sense, I think you need to be able to cater to everybody, you know? There we go, 100% kills, 4 deaths. Oof. Nearly 24 minutes. Jeez. This map was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. There we go. Have I got to another shop? I have got to another shop. Yay! And that's... So the next level that we're going to be doing is a level called Descent. Marksman was not a fun level. God, there's 10 ores. I didn't get all of those. Meltdown. Interesting how the levels are all in sort of like a map. But yeah, there we go. What are we playing difficulty on? We're playing on medium, just in case you were curious. So that's all for tonight's episode of Prodeus. We will be back next Tuesday. This game looks brilliant, says Jamie. It is very good. I have a lot of fun with this game. We'll be back next Tuesday with some more, 10 PM UK time. As a quick reminder, this week and next week there are no streams on Fridays because I'm still doing revision for some exams. Yeah, it's going well. But we're streaming on Tuesdays, so that's that. So I'll see you next Tuesday for part 3 of Prodeus, where we will continue playing through the game. And if I'm about on Saturday, I'll see you for Saturday Night Sega. I'm in Nottingham with Mina. We're having a bit of a couples day out. We're having a day date. So we're gonna see how that goes. Is there Saturday Night Sega, says Jamie? Maybe. I'm not pre-recording one. So we're going to see what happens. It's either going to be the request roulette, or I'm going to have a week off and we'll do it next week. We'll just see. Keep your eyes peeled to the social media channels. I'll let you know what's going on. That's the best thing that I can say, really. But yeah, thanks all for watching. Have a great rest of the week, whatever it is you end up doing. If you've got a Nintendo Switch and you're going to be buying it, have fun with Pokemon on Friday. Scarlet and Violet. I'll probably pick one of them up at some point, but I don't know which. But yeah, thanks for joining everybody, and I'll see you next time.